Brutus the Barber Beefcake, it is a pleasure to have you here, man. Nice to see you.
Hey, you too, brother.
So, Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, like always, bossing me around. Just kidding, but they have tasked me with tasking you.
Shawn Michaels and Brutus the Barber Beefcake have a lot of history. They both started in the 1980s when WWE was much smaller and just getting off the ground. In fact, they're still friends outside the ring, so Shawn is the perfect person to get Brutus started on this mission to reclaim items from the Dream Team days, but also from their respective solo careers.
Help us find this unbelievable memorabilia with you and Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Well, brother, it's my privilege, my honor. We will get the job done. I promise you.
What the referee does not see does not matter, baby. What matters is the Dream Team, man. We are the world champions.
As we talk about the Dream Team and the memorabilia and everything that came along with it, you guys are going to get together. And the first order of business, my understanding is, if you remember, Greg wore the long, robe with the big hammer on the back.
Right. The iconic robes.
Greg the Hammer Valentine's hammer robe weighs 25 pounds, and it has 5,000 rhinestones, all applied by hand.
I know that is something that solidified and made the team what it was.
Absolutely, man.
It helped my career big time because it made you like a rock star, being flashy. It became my image, like Elvis Presley with a white suit.
I know a guy that's a friend of Greg's, and he's in Louisiana. His name's Craig Massey, and he is a huge collector. When it comes to looking for robes, I think that'll be a great place to start.
One of the other items on the agenda is the big Shears.
Yes, the Clippers.
If you were to say to me, show me something that is Brutus Barber Beefcake, you got to show me the Shears. There's nothing else.
And I want him to remember the face of the Barber.
Did you ever feel a certain kind of way when Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson and Larry Bird had the audacity to go around and call themselves the Dream Team?
Now, brother, you got to look at it the way I do it. Hey, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Okay. The Dream Team was together for 3 years, and in that time frame, they were at the top of the card, facing all the best teams in WWE. But after Vince had seen everybody go against the Dream Team, he started to wonder, what is next for these guys?
A man who insists on adding to his otherwise colorful name, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
The what? The Barber.
Me being able to go on my own was my first opportunity in the big show as a babyface. They renamed me, handed me this stuff, said, okay, now you're the Barber. And I threw a tantrum. What can you possibly do? Hulk Hogan was there, and then Hux as well. Use that sleeper hold, put them to sleep, and then cut their hair.
Johnny B is about to have his head shaved clean.
And I said, that might work.
A hair match is when the winner gets to either trim, cut, or literally shave their opponent's head. Brutus became synonymous with the hair match because if you lost to Brutus, he had those clippers and he was coming for you.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. In a moment, we're going to be seeing some cutting, and I'm sure it's going to be a unique hairstyle after which all this guy cares about is beating people and cutting their hair off.
I think we're up at Roger's house now.
So there's a guy by the name of Roger Chenard who collects a lot of items from the Brutus the Barber era. So if there's a pair of Shears out there, this guy probably has them.
No parking front of gate.
Uh-oh. 24-hour surveillance.
Morning, guys.
How
Hey,
you
how you doing?
Nice to finally meet
Hey,
you.
Brutus Beefcake.
Living legends.
Hey,
How are you guys?
baby.
Good, good.
You guys want to come in?
Yeah, I
Have
heard
some
you got
fun?
some cool
So
stuff.
you got
I
a
did some
couple
okay
of
stuff, I
things
think.
that might interest us in here.
I think so. I think so.
Oh my God. Bro, your collection is fire. Wow, that NWA title?
Yeah, those are original.
Wow.
Those are mid-'80s. Ever since I was 7 or 8 years old. My father and I, just like a lot of people, watch wrestling. I lost my dad 13 years ago. He was a good guy. So when I lost him, to me, what I did, I tried to replace him by purchasing things, which never replaces the person that you lost.
Wow.
I collect people who I like. You know, the people who I watched when I was a kid with my dad, you know, in life, and that's what I enjoyed.
Oh, wow. Wow, man. The garden shears.
That brings a lot of memories there. The big shears did cut a lot of hair. I used to run out into the arenas and doing the barber thing with a pair of scissors in my hand.
Oh, take a look and listen to the ovation for Brutus the Barber.
Having a pair of scissors didn't really play very well, so I got a pair of hedge clippers.
Well, I wonder what sort of hairstyle we're going to see the Barber perform now.
That was a game changer there. Chopped the middle of his hair out, put a mirror in his face when he woke up and showed him. Pretty heelish, very heelish.
But they loved it.
Turn around one time, Frank. Oh, well, man, look at that.
And the crazier I got, the more they cheered. No, they definitely, I look like ones I wrapped myself. Had to be 87. You can tell because they're fiberglass handles and they're flat. See how they're flat?
Yeah.
Definitely used in the ring, definitely.
The shears that were used in that period of time, 87 to 88, where, you know, Brutus Beefcake was feuding with people like the Honky Tonk Man, the Macho Man. That is the peak of that character. And having something that represents that time makes these really, really cool pieces to have in the collection.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake, cutting and strutting.
Roger, that brings me back to you, brother, because we wanted to try to reclaim these garden shears for Brutus the Barber Beefcake. What were you thinking for these shears?
It's tough. How do you sell history when there's a one-of-one thing?
Well, if I could leave with these shears, how's $2,500 sound?
I've had it for a long time. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I know I'm into it for a little bit more than that. I would probably go $3,500.
$3,500? That sounds good to me.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you for helping me, being here.
That's some real stuff. Brother, I just want to thank you. This is an amazing find.
Get you back in the ring. There's a lot of fans out there that would like to stand in front of Brutus's shears. More families can actually experience and say, hey, I remember that when I was a kid when I saw that on TV.
I think there's still some hair stuck in the blades in there.